All right, you know what? I said we're gonna put this on YouTube, so let's start it off right, guys. Hey, my name's Steph. I'm Botanist Cool. Today we're doing our ultra super epic V-Bucks filled. that joke's way too old. I've done that joke like 10 times. It's horrible. My name's Steph. I'm Botanist Cool. Today we're doing some quest helper on Twitch and with the community. I decided to have a little bit of fun. I don't know how this is gonna work out. If I'm being perfectly honest. Hey, hey, yes, as Ethna says, don't forget to like and subscribe. I've never played normal D&D. Normal D&D. What do you mean you never played normal D&D? That sounds so suspicious. That sounds so wildly suspicious. And smash that notification bell. When I say smash, I mean whatever device you're using better be broken after that smash the nose bomb. This is the positive reinforcement I love from the stream. Actually, now that I see this, you know what I'm gonna do? This is, hey, a Twitch and YouTube and stuff. This is gonna be the fun part of where I just actually start editing my stream overlay, where it's like there's not enough shadow to make you all pop out on the screen. So let me give you a second. We're gonna go to the overlay gallery. So this is gonna reveal a lot about my process. We're basically today what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a. Okay, is that perfect? My hand goes over. That's fine. This is the first quest helper I'm doing on actual Twitch and not just YouTube, so there's gonna be a little funkiness to it. Forgive me for that, but I decided, hey, let's. I do a lot of things with D&D. Why not have a little? Why not have a little bit of? Why not have a time to actually, you know, show you guys my thought process and some of this stuff while on stream? And I'm not doing anything else today, so why not? So up here I have the D&D Beyond website. It's gonna have a lot of stuff in here, obviously. And over here, I have, right here, I have actually my file I use to edit for items, right? When I make a homebrew item. So the last one I made was Masamune from Final Fantasy, which was asked for by American Taco. And I put actually the basics of Masamune on YouTube as well. So if you guys want to check it out, there is a Google Drive you can take a look for that I have all the custom stuff I make on the Google Drive, and whatever I make today I'll put there today too. So today we're pulling a monster hunter again, and we're gonna go look at the beholder. And let's say you fight a beholder and you want to use its, oh god, I'm literally just looking for like something I can use as like a, hey, here are the stats for the beholder. All right, give me another monster. Beholders are being a pain in my butt. Give me another monster. Okay, why is everything so locked behind every goddamn paywall? I don't know if I'm allowed to use anything really outside of D&D 5e, like the actual website itself. So, God, let's see if we can find a cool. Let's filter the monsters. What are some cool monsters that are only from? Yo, okay though, here's a fun one. Okay, hold on. I like this guy. We'll talk about the Aboleth. I actually like the Aboleth a lot. Okay. Aboleth is cool as shit. Alright. So when I actually do make custom, so one of the rules I have when I play D&D, and I've mentioned this before actually, is that I really like my characters and my players to use whatever they fight, whatever they cut, whatever they beat as materials for items. It's actually something I really like doing for my players. I've had them fight an Aboleth a few times here and there, and Aboleths are not easy creatures to fight. They got 135 hit points, 17 natural armor, good swim speed. I would definitely put this around like a mid-level creature, 100%. Level 7 party should be pretty good against it. It has legendary actions too, which is great. Makes a wisdom saving throw. The Aboleth makes one tail attack, easy, and psychic drain. This is really cool. It costs 2 actions. One creature's charmed by the Aboleth takes 10, 3d6 psychic takes 10 or 3d6 psychic damage, and the Aboleth regains hit points equal to that the creature takes. That's actually a really fantastic little legendary action right there. It's amphibious, can breathe air and water. Mucus Cloud. While underwater, the Aboleth is surrounded by a transformative mucus. A creature that touches the Aboleth or that hits it with a melee attack within 5 feet must make a DC. Ooh. Oh! I like this. I like this. This gives me a really cool idea for a actual item now. Hold on. Probably telepathy. The telepathy is, here's the thing. Here's the thing I like about making items for stuff, right? All I want for Christmas is you. 3 tentacle attacks, +9 to each hit. How you doing today, Panratty? 2d6 +5 bludgeon damage. All right, this guy does a lot of damage. So level 7 team should be pretty good against these guys. So what enslave? The aboleth targets 1 creature for 30 feet. Target must succeed a DC 14 Wisdom save or be charmed. Oh my god! Displaces the existence of the creature. Oh my god. That's amazing. Okay, so I have an idea for this item. You doing legendary? Hell yeah, Panda. I'm glad to hear that. I have an idea for this item now, right? I have an idea for making an item out of an aboleth. Now, I want to ask chat. Chat, what's your opinion? I'm thinking of either making a cloak, like a cloak you can wear, or I'm thinking something with a psychic drain. So either like, I'm thinking like a scroll of psychic drain or something like that. Like if you're using the parchment of the actual aboleth's body, or a wand of psychic drain using the blood of the aboleth. That could be cool. The armor is meant for the disease though. And I'm thinking that like if you were fighting an aboleth, right? And you found that whenever you try to attack it or touch it, it would like disease you. That would be pretty radical, right? So like, armor sounds awesome to Ethna. What do you think, Pan? I'm thinking like a wand of psychic drain, a cloak or armor of mucus, cloud or whatever it is. Disease for 1d4. The disease creature can only breathe underwater. Like this is fantastic. This actually limits your. This could really fuck over an enemy, right? Like, you're fighting on land and some dude punches you and now they can only breathe in water for 1d4 hours. This is a really broken item now that I think about it. Holy shit. This is actually gonna be a fun little cursed item, actually. This is gonna be a cursed item. I like the idea of this being a cursed item. So we'll go. It has to give the user some benefits. So I'm gonna say it gives water breathing, mucus cloud protection. I like the mucus cloud. That's spelled mucus, right? M-U-C-O-U-S. 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 All right. So this is 2 great things. First and foremost, you get the benefits of mucus cloud, and second off, you get water breathing, right? Here's where the fun comes in. Now you're thinking to yourself, Steph, this is a great item, right? I would love to use this item. Here's the thing. The user can only breathe air when wearing the cloak. If the cloak is taken off, damaged, or stolen, the user will begin to suffocate. You are reliant on the aboleth skin right now to breathe. That's gonna be the sucky part. You are completely reliant on the aboleth skin to have this amphibious thing. Like you have water breathing, but the moment you take off this cloak, if you ever take off this cloak, if it ever gets damaged beyond repair, or if it gets stolen, you will begin to suffocate because you can no longer breathe air. This effect can be negated with a remove curse spell. Now you're probably thinking to yourself, all right, remove curse spell's not too hard to get rid of, and honestly, it isn't that hard to get rid of. It's not. Yeah, a smart water enemy just steals your cloak, you're dead. Exactly. So if you have this cloak on, you put it on, and your character doesn't know, doesn't think about anything, like think about this, right? your DPS damage dealer in the party is gonna be like, oh, look, a cloak, and it hurts my enemies. Fantastic. I'm gonna wear this, right? DPS guy goes there because he's gonna get all the melee punches, right? He gets hit. The guy starts bleeding. He's like, all right, time to take it off. He starts suffocating. This is a trap for your players. This is a trap for your players. It is beautiful. Now, here's the thing. Due to the Aboleth magic, the user takes disadvantage on saves against mind probing spells. This effect cannot be removed. The guy you're fighting, you just see frantically playing tug of war for the cloak, both casting for air to survive. Okay, so here's what we have. We have an Aboleth's Cursed Cloak. This cloak does give you some really good benefits even on land, right? It's made from the hide of an Aboleth. This cloak provides the wearer of water breathing and 40 feet swim speed. It also provides a mucus barrier that protects the user. When an enemy makes a melee attack on user, they must succeed a DC 14 con save, or they can only breathe underwater for 1d4 hours. This basically means if you're in a desert and some dude punches you and fails their con save, they're going to die. Unless they're able to get enough water to breathe in the water, they're going to die. Like, that's it. Now, the user can only breathe air when wearing the cloak. I spelled cloak wrong. I do that a lot, actually. If the cloak is taken off, damaged, or stolen, the user will begin to suffocate. This effect can be negated with a remove curse spell. Basically, if you cast remove curse on the Aboleth's Cursed Cloak, it's gone. That effect will no longer happen, ever. Like, you could take it on, take it off at will, right? So, if you're smart, you'll talk to your cleric or you're talking to someone and they'll be like, all right, let's do that. Let's take that cloak off and let's cast remove curse on it. Beautiful, easy to work with, nice and simple, right? Then it goes, due to the Aboleth's magic, the user takes disadvantage on saving throws against mind probing spells. This effect cannot be removed. You basically have the ability to near kill anyone if they punch you. So I think this is really fair to balance the Aboleth's remaining residual energy. It is a very psychic, you know, it's a psychic monster, right? It's there to actually probe into your mind. I think that having the user take disadvantage on mind probing spells, which is a very specific form of spell, right, is a very good constant trade-off for the actual water breathing, mucus cloud, and the swim speed enhancement. Yeah, I think that'd be a pretty cool cloak to really fuck with your players, right? Because you have this general idea of, here we go, we have this based off an Aboleth. It gives you the bonuses an Aboleth has, but yeah. Oh, the Aboleths are really cool. These guys are really cool creatures. I like them a lot. I've used them in a few of my games. They got these like tentacles that make attacks, stuff like that. Like it's cool. I like Aboleths a lot. And they got legendary actions too. These guys are not, these guys are not something to like, they're a threat. They're a really big threat, honestly. They could do some serious damage. I got it. Okay. The animated armor has given me an idea, right? It's not gonna be undead. All right, so the animated armor is giving me an idea. Gotta head out. Thank you very much, Ethano. I will post the rest of this on YouTube, or make a shortcut of it on YouTube, because there's a lot of oohing and ahhing and thinking of what I'm gonna be making here. So animated armor. I've got an idea. So actually, a long time ago, I made an item. I made an item a very long time ago that was just like these little pebbles that people could hold, and they would give the person some defense. So I have an idea. And remember, guys, gals, anyone who doesn't forget to like and subscribe and turn on notifications. This is a request. This is the man. Thank you very much, Ethano. So here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking the Fragmented Shield. I like this idea. These are shield fragments, right? As they're being assembled. All right. This item's actually quite broken. I'm not gonna lie to you here. This item's actually quite broken. Oh, beans. Okay. Let me think here what we could do. All right, so here's what we got, right? Here's what we got. This came from the inspiration of, what was it called? Automated armor, if I remember correctly. Hold on. Yeah, animated armor. So, all right. This inspired a brand new item just in my head. All right, cool. Or just gaslight the seller into thinking it's a cheap item. Maybe. All right. So here's what I've got, right? We have the Fragmented Shield, which you could actually find in fragments. I would put 5 fragments in the shield, but that's up to you as a DM. You could get these shield fragments, right? A shield filled with ancient magics that aim to protect its user from unforeseen attacks. The shield seems to have been fragmented into multiple, 5 pieces, which can all form a full +2 shield after being assembled. The shield or fragments can be summoned using a bonus action to provide cover for the user. The fragments will float in front of or around the user until their next turn. So, if one fragment is summoned, just one, you get a +1 to your AC. That's actually not bad. Someone's trying to notch an arrow and shoot you, pew! You know, you get a +1. That one piece might just block it by accident. So you have a bonus action to do that, right? Here's the thing. If you're like a fighter, your bonus action is typically taken up by your The shield or fragments can be summoned using a bonus action to provide cover for the user 3 times a day. The fragments will float in front of or around the user until their next turn. If one fragment is summoned, it provides the user 1 AC. If 3 fragments are used, the user has half cover. Now, what half cover means, half cover has a +2 to AC and dexterity. Saving throws. The target has half cover if an obstacle blocks at least half of its body. The obstacle might be a low wall, piece of furniture, etc. The shield basically covers enough of your body for you to have half cover, +2 to AC, +2 to dexterity saving throws. Beautiful. If you use all 5, you get 3/4 cover, which is a +5 to AC and dexterity saving throws. You just 3/4 of your body is full. It's just covered. Now, I wouldn't give this thing half cover or full cover. That'd be a little ridiculous, but you basically get a +1, a +2, or a +5. Now, here's the thing, right? You can only fully assemble the shield once you have all 5 pieces, right? So you get a passive +2 shield, fantastic. Right after you get that, right? You get your +2 shield, and then at any moment while you have that shield as a bonus action, you can summon that shield to kind of just scatter, and those 5 fragments are gonna block 3/4 of your body to protect you from the enemy. You get +5 to AC 3 times a day. I think that's a really good item, and I think this makes a really good quest item, right? Because here's what I'm thinking. I love the idea of like a polished bronze shield that's kind of like a mirror. This is not that shield, but it just gave me a brand new idea. Anyways, here's what I'm thinking. You go on a quest and you go through these dungeons, right? These are side quests. These side quests that actually give you a fragment every side quest, right? You don't get these side quests all the time. You get them once in the blue moon, maybe at level 3, then at level 5, then maybe one at level 9, then 12, and then 15, right? And you basically get half cover for an entire turn. You basically get 3/4 cover for yeah, that's great. You get +1 AC for the time. And here's the thing, you could have a normal shield at that same point when you only have 1 fragment. You just have that fragment in your backpack, then you just summon it, it acts as a floating thing around you for that 1 turn. I think this is a really great item for you to build up over time. A person should not get this item at level 3 or 4. 100% no. I would say if you want them to be fully assembled, you probably want to assemble it by earliest level 12. Some things get kind of ridiculous at that point, but I would say earliest by level 12, 100%. I would say space out the fragments, have people gather the fragments as they want to, right? And after they gather these fragments, they can then fill that form shield, which they can keep on their arm, and summon as a protection of cover. I think this is a really cool idea. And once again, I just read the words animated armor and thought of that. And don't get me wrong, this is probably not the most original idea in the world, but putting it on paper and allowing it to be put in my archives is kind of what I want to do. So I know there was like a fragmented sword mod on like a VR game, but like this is something that I just really like the idea of, like summoning out almost Iron Man style, like your armor around you. I think that'd be really cool. But yeah, if you guys like D&D, do that. Hey, if you want, leave me a follow. I don't stream D&D too often anymore, but I do want to stream more often. We're actually doing a D&D stream next Sunday during my big 7-hour stream about running a session 0, which is extremely important for any game you ever play with D&D. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Anyways, guys, I hope you all stay safe, stay Botanist Cool, and I'm gonna see you guys in like a couple hours for Monster Hunter. Bye, everyone.